Hey, White Rock, wanted to send you a video reminding you that we will be online again this Sunday. We'll continue broadcasting worship live from the church to our Facebook platform for the foreseeable future. We do not yet have a date of return into the building, and we're going to kind of stay in this rhythm for a while. We are in consultation with the bishop, with the annual conference, also with other clergy and churches here in North Texas. We're paying attention to what the county is saying, and we're also having conversations as a staff and as a leadership team. So while we don't have a date of return set, we are paying attention to it, and we know that you are anxious about getting back together and gathering together as the Beloved community on Sunday morning. This kind of feeling of disappointment and anxiety around coming back and being present in the sanctuary, I'm sure is going to feel even more palpable this Sunday, because it is Mother's Day, and I recognize how important Mother's Day is for a lot of us, not only because we recognize and celebrate the mothers in our lives or the maternal figures in our lives, not only because we kind of expand our understanding of God and look at God as a mothering God, one who cares and nurtures for us, but it's also an opportunity to just be in a sanctuary where it's full and it's alive. Attendance is up and the energy's up, and it's usually just a fantastic Sunday all around. And so we'll carry this disappointment of not being together with us when we tune in on Sunday. But the truth is, we carry disappointment with us a lot. It's not just a disappointment that we can't be together. It's also, we carry with us this anxiety and fear about the unknown and where we're headed as a country and as a world. We continue to carry with us the news of the day, which continues to show a rising number of cases and deaths. So we carry a lot with us right now, but we also recognize that there are still obstacles and pain and suffering that exist in our lives that aren't pandemic related. We carry with us broken relationships and this understanding that we aren't living up to what God desires of us. Some of us are carrying with us the continued fight for recovery and what that means. Others of us carry with us expectations from our employer, or the distance that has been created between family and reconciliation. There's just a lot that we carry with us. And then we carry with us the just stuff that's happening in the world. The fact that folks are still living without enough food, and there is still folks who are neighbors that we have that are experiencing homelessness. And especially, with the video that was just released of Ahmaud Arbery, we carry with us this just deep pain and disappointment and anger that we continue to live in a racist society, and that it is still really dangerous to be a Black man in America. And so we carry with us all this stuff, and we carry it around day in and day out. Some days we're more aware of it, and some days we try to forget it. But one of the beautiful things about worship is especially here at White Rock, we expect you to carry with all this stuff with you when you enter into the building or when you join us online. We don't expect for you to kind of leave that stuff out, because we believe that worshiping God is an act of both lament and praise. It is an act of praying desperately for God to intercede on our behalf and wrestling with what happens when God doesn't. We carry with us this stuff because that's what it means to be human. And particularly this Sunday, we're going to be looking at how is Christ the foundation in which we can stand when we're carrying all this. There's no promise. The gospel gives us no promise that our lives will be easier when we decide to follow Jesus. In fact, our lives become probably more difficult as we become disciples of Christ. But But where we stand when we're carrying all this weight matters. And so this Sunday we'll be in 1 Peter in the 2nd chapter. We'll be looking at what it means for Jesus to be the foundation in which we stand, and how do we construct our lives off of that foundation, providing both security and comfort and hospitality to those we encounter. And so I look forward to this Sunday, recognizing that it is a day of celebration and a day of lament, a day of opportunity and also a day of regret. And so we will carry with us all these things as we join together in online worship. And I trust that the Holy Spirit will continue to be active and moving in our church. And I look forward to worshiping with you in a few days. Of course, as I've said many times, if there's anything I can do for you or this church can do for you, do not hesitate to reply to this email or give me a call on my office line, 214-324-3661. We are continuing to be the church that God has called us to be, and that means caring for you and for our neighborhood. So let me know if there's anything I can do for you, and I look forward to worshiping with you in just a few days. Take care. Bye.